Now I'm going to place this drawing and a round object onto the background. So the methods are pretty much the same. Go to select menu, select all, and edit menu, copy, go to the background, paste it, free transform, adjust the size, move it to the place you want to place the element, control click or right click, switch to distort, adjust the perspective. If it looks flat on the area, hit return to finish the transform. Now, I like to make the white part of the layer disappear and black lines to stay. So I go to the layer palette again, then switch the layer blending mode from normal to multiply. So this way, I can keep the black lines. Remember, multiplying black is black. So multiplying, you can keep the black and make the white go away. This is not the end of the process here. When I look at this image, I think there's something still wrong with the drawing. To me, it looks too dark. So let's go to the cupboard and take a closer look. You can see the handle of the cupboard doors are black. And compared to the drawing line, it looks a lot lighter. But that's the real black in this area of the photograph. So let's match the black of the drawing line to the cupboard door. So keep comparing, make the drawing line a little bit lighter so it will match with the handle. I go back to the layer, this time use opacity and make the black line slightly more transparent. Now the opacity is 76%. I think the drawing looks more natural and not too dark. Next, I'm going to work with this round object. Dealing with images not rectangle or square are the same as square or rectangles. Just select all and copy, paste, free transform, rescale, move the way you like, and adjust the perspective. Let's zoom into the area. The magnet plate looks good in linear perspective. Let's adjust the color next. I think the blue is a little too bright and vivid, too saturated. If you look at other things, the real things in this photograph, for example, there are instant noodle cups on a counter. And I know those are very vivid colors, like vivid yellow and red design on the cup. But in the photograph, it looks not very saturated. Also, the plate next to it, I know that plate is very colorful, but it doesn't appear very, very bright colored in the photograph. At least it's not like that sticker. At least it's not like the magnet we just placed on the refrigerator door. So let's turn down the saturation. I go to Image menu, Adjustment, and Hue Saturation. I use the saturation slider to reduce the saturation. Now let's work on the brightness. If I compare this magnet with other areas of this photograph, I can tell the white is too bright compared to real white on a cupboard. Also, the black, the letters AK, are too dark compared to real black object like the part under the handle on a refrigerator, that area. So I'm going to use the levels function. Again, you can use the adjustment layer or go to Image, Adjustments, Levels. And in this step, I'm going to use this output levels and make the black lighter. So compare this black with real black object right there under the handle. And white, let's turn down white too. And if you think the overall magnet got too dark or too light, use the midtone slider and adjust it. Click on OK. Now the perspective is good, color is also good, the brightness also good, but still there's something not right about this magnet. If you look at the blue area on the floor, it's very noisy. However, the magnet is too clean and perfect. So let's add some blurriness and noise to match that look of the magnet to the background. So this is before, after. Let's add very subtle noise. And I add very subtle, like 1% noise. The noise doesn't look quite like the background, but at least it doesn't look too clean anymore.